Hello, I'm Yogi Stillness, and thank you for joining us. I'll be your guide in today's meditation. Today we'll explore how to recognize our biases in order to become more mindful of our own decisions. We'll begin by sitting on the floor, a cushion, or in a chair. When you're ready, you can close your eyes, and let's take 3 deep breaths together. Begin with a deep inhale, and then hold the breath in, and a nice easy exhale. Stronger breath in now, and hold it, and complete breath out. Last clearing in breath, and a full complete out breath. Allow your breath to flow on its own now. Observe your breath flowing through your nostrils into your body, and then become aware of its path back outward. In this moment, notice what feels pleasant and what feels unpleasant. Notice any aches and pains in your body or any discomfort from your seat or clothes. Notice if it's a pleasant temperature or if it's nice and quiet. Think about whether you enjoy the practice of mindfulness meditation or the practice of breathing mindfully. Watch all your thoughts that arise over what is pleasant and what is unpleasant, from the slightest itch of your nose to warm thoughts of affection. Silently experience all of your likes and dislikes floating around in your mind for a few moments. Find the inhale and exhale once again. Focus on the flow of the breath as it moves throughout the body. Allow your mind to wander wherever it likes. As various thoughts pop up, notice any feelings of attraction or aversion you may feel. People, things, places, as they float through your imagination. Notice which things you find alluring, disgusting, desirable, objectionable, or anywhere in between. There may be very few things you might not be able to form a value judgment quickly. From a lump of dirt, topic of gold, everything can be assigned to worth or a lack of worth. Notice this lens by which most of what we see is either desirable or not desirable. Continue observing this lens at play as you watch your thoughts in silence for a few minutes. back now, releasing any distracting thoughts or sensations that may have popped into your mind, and bring your focus to the flowing energy of the breath. Our likes and dislikes are a big part of our personalities. Our passions may determine our hobbies, our jobs, and our friends. Our dislikes and fears may keep us from trying new things or limit how we live our lives. The way we see things, favorably or otherwise, determines many of the choices we make and how we live our lives. As much as we may believe we can see things objectively, everything we experience passes through a lens made up of our preferences. We see things according to the values we've assigned them, and those values in turn often come from the past. Our preferences can be played against us to trick our decision making, and many people who use this to their advantage. Advertisers know this, and they will often go out of their way to make an inferior product look more attractive by using words, colors, and images that we find pleasant. And if we don't notice the effect these tactics have on our minds, then our likes and dislikes can control our decision-making process. But just because we have preferences doesn't mean we can't become aware of them and how they affect us through our mindfulness practice. When we practice mindfulness, the end goal is not to get rid of our likes and dislikes, but to become aware of how they influence our decision-making process. There are many forces that can bias the way we see the world, steering us to act without understanding the choices we make. The move completely beyond all of these preferences would be enlightenment, but to be aware of their influence is mindfulness. We might not always make the right choices, but we can see what happens when we don't act with the awareness of why we made the choices we did. This one can be enough to help us grow over time, helping us see the connection between our thoughts and actions more clearly. When we can see how the lenses we are wearing color the world we see, we can start to make more clear-minded decisions. Come back into your body now and take one last clearing breath in and hold it and let it out. Then allow your eyes to open. Thank you for showing up for yourself in this practice today. We are so grateful for the opportunity to support you in self-care and look forward to meeting here again tomorrow.